Okay, this is ChaldeaCast, episode 1, inaugural episode. My name is 86. Joining me is John. If he can unmute his mic. All right,
Yeah.
there you go.
Hi.
And Ed.
What's
and
up?
Lax.
Hi.
So yeah, we're going to get started here. Playing in the background is going to be just some footage of me farming Saber Wars. That's going to be our main topic for today. Before we get to that, though, we're going to cover some news. Main news today is Saber Wars, to the surprise of nobody. How are you guys doing, just quickly?
I've barely touched the bitch. But honestly, I've been too tired to do it. What is it? I was planning on farming it like all day tomorrow. But considering that every other event requires massive amount of farming, oh god, no.
Well, we're going to be talking about that in a second. How about the other two of you?
I'm at 1.5 million. Actually, no, probably 1.6 right
Yeah,
now.
I'm almost at 1.6, 1.5 ish. I went through and calculated it with with the bonus that I'm getting. I probably don't actually need to farm anymore at all.
What is
I've
worth
got
even
farming
getting
for
out
hearts.
of that?
There's a lot of mats that you can get out of it. Lots of crafting mats, like hearts and claws.
Hearts are definitely the biggest draw because there isn't a reliable way to farm them in the
Unless you
DNA
want
game
like
right now.
350 AP per drop on dailies. On
Yeah.
dailies that are 1 day a week.
And then some of the strongest servants currently available on the NA game do require hearts to max out their skills or for ascensions.
John needs 20 per skill, and Gilgamesh and Skahawk need 10 per skill, and I have all of them.
Yeah.
So yay me.
And Waver needs
I-
11 per
I
skill.
have Jean that's sitting on level 8 on her skills just because I can't justify putting 15 hearts in just to max it out, right? When I need them elsewhere.
Can't relate.
Alright, but anyway, in other news for NA, we just had the 200-day anniversary for NA servers. If you guys haven't logged in yet, you missed the day of, that was the 11th, but there's still a 1 million QP, 2 summon tickets, 2 golden fruits, and some friend points and foes that you can get as a special event drop until the 18th, so it's the rest of the week, basically.
Meaning, go get your damn
Yeah,
goodies.
exactly. Go log in at least and get your stuff. Transitioning into Japan server, Japan server just had its 900-day anniversary, and they got a few goodies as well. I think it was just 10 quartz. Yeah, 10 quartz for that. I don't know how many of you play Japanese Fate Grand Order.
I just keep it around so I can roll every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
I don't actually
I
do a
miss
whole
the fake
lot.
Calliot stuff, so... Wah, wah.
All right, but for other server news on them, they have the Da Vinci event rerun as well going on. So if you like Jean Alter, then go do that, I guess. I don't know the details of this event, so way over my head. But apparently,
Just go in
yeah.
the altar costume.
Yes, that too.
Catch it.
Alternate costume for Jean Alter is available as well.
And I
So
think
wait, are
Jada
those
Delay
different
does.
units, or is that just... Or do you, like, equip them to, like, the Ascension menu or whatever?
It's like you have to use Ascension materials, and then you can unlock it as another costume.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
You also have to purchase the ability to do it, and then you have to gather the materials.
Yeah.
Ew. That sounds like work.
It is work. They intentionally do that. But yeah, that's about it for news going on right now. Current discussion topic we're going to be doing is Saber Wars. No surprise there. Specifically, like how you guys are doing farming, what you guys are farming, how are you finding the farming, etc.
Hearts.
Yeah, I think most of us here have been doing the Galaxy node nonstop.
What is it? What is it? I should probably gather a bunch of points for like all the EXP materials. Considering I have no use for much else in that fucking thing.
Yeah.
Like, oh my
It's
god.
totally worth it just to go through for the Blaze of Wisdoms.
Sun. Yeah, the sun.
Yeah.
So one of the few tricks, I think probably most people know this, but if you do buy out the full stack of experience cards from the shop, it goes to your present box and it's collapsed into a single item in your present box. So you can buy stacks and stacks of experience cards and then leave them there, so you don't have them filling up your inventory.
Or your
So when you
second
do
archive.
need them, you can just so when you do need them, you can redeem them all at once, and then that's
But
all
you have to
available
save
for
up
you.
and purchase them all at once. That's the caveat. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have to
They
make sure
do.
you take it out before the year ends, or
Yeah.
Before they expire,
passes it.
yeah.
on.
Oof.
Or you can be me and just have way too many servants you need to level
Yes,
up.
yes, exactly. I already used all of them.
100
I need
XP
to
really
go
isn't a
hard for
lot.
them.
Yeah. That being said, though, I did find the Galaxy quest probably the easiest out of the main ones that you'd want to farm.
Yeah.
Simply
Just
because the
Okita.
boss is Lancer, and so you can bring all of your
And
sabers.
then take Okita and then nuke.
Yes. You bring Okita, get her up to 100%. Which is really easy, I've found, and just nuke her down real fast, like 2 or 3 turns. It's really simple. I've found that it's just like I go with Saber Alter, Nero, and support Okita, and just I found like if I can get all 3 of them up to 100% before the 3rd wave, just triple NP nukes all of them in 1 turn, which is really convenient.
And look, so of us don't have a Nero now, do we?
Look, you can get my support Nero, alright? That's how these things work.
No, don't use his. Use mine, who's at 886, level 9, and spam that gut skill. Use mine and get me friend points, okay?
So basically, I just don't have any luck with Nero. I see how it is.
Well, no. Use me as a catalyst, because I got Nero out of which servant are you, so I'm a catalyst now. Yeah, next month, Nero Bride, I'm a catalyst for that now.
I
Spoilers.
Just need to get like all the Nero merch and just like use it as a catalyst.
Yeah, but that node also has a demon in it, so it's a really good heart drops. I don't know about you guys, but I've gotten at least 5 or 6 hearts from drops so far from farming that. So I'm even though I don't need the points, I'm probably going to keep farming that node anyway, just for the hearts.
Even those damn hearts. I can't even use those damn hearts.
I have 21 right now, and I final ascended Gahawk and Gilgamesh with the ones I got previously, so still a long way from what I need.
Yeah, I need a bunch for like I need like 6 or 7 different servants that need hearts to ascend, even so. Yeah, like, even if it's just like 3 or 4 per. That's I don't remember exactly, but it's overall a lot of servants, a lot of hearts.
Is it just me, or is my Gahawk hitting like a wet noodle with the MP against Tesla?
It's not just you. I'm gonna be honest. I think it's a little bit skewed because all of the sabers get like such high bonuses.
Thing is, I take that Noble Phantasm, go to Archer Daily, and then I smack Gilgamesh for like 250,000, and then I go to Tesla, only 70,000.
Yeah, I've noticed that kind of too, and I only got that quest to like farmed that quest enough to get whatever stuff I needed out of the shop, like whatever I prioritized out of the shop, and then like never farmed that again, just because I find that node really annoying.
Yeah, I didn't even bother getting the pieces because that's just really annoying to get through that node.
It does
Still some
it does
fruits
drop
later
claws
on.
though, so if you do want to farm that, then it's not the worst thing in the world.
Oh yeah, I need claws for Vlad and Lancelot.
Yeah, I'm limited on
Crap, I should get those.
I'm limited on Saber Alter's skills because I need tons and tons of claws for it. But yeah, have you guys
need to
tried
get that
farming
Mona
the Super Dimension quest though? The Mysterious Heroine Z or Ultra
I
Heroine
don't see
Z?
any reason to farm it because that only drops a bunch of points.
Yeah, it also drops reverse dragon scales. So if you need dragon scales, then I guess because like
How many points does that drop? Because that's how I'm just gonna hoard all the EXP.
I think it gives roughly like 10,000 points.
Oof.
it's like six. It's about
Base.
6K standard. Before bonuses, so it's about twice as much as the Galaxy node. I just looked that up.
Alright.
Yeah, it does give about twice the amount of the Galaxy node.
But I'm also saving up a bunch of vacuum tubes to just like get like 10 million QP at the end of the event as well. So that's another bonus.
You'll have 1,000 mana prisms by the end of the event if you complete it, so you can go ahead and get Mona Lisa.
That too. That is
What is Mona
another
Lisa?
bonus.
What does Mona Lisa
Mona
do?
Lisa
I
CE
forget.
is a QP boost.
So
Oh.
it gives a bonus to QP drops. So it doesn't, as if I recall correctly, it doesn't increase the base QP you get per quest. But if you get a drop that is a QP drop, it will increase that value.
Yes.
Yeah, you'll really need that because it just makes it a little bit more, just a tiny bit more efficient to get QP. And for you peasants out there who just don't have any high rarities or don't level skills, you probably think, oh, I don't need QP because I have like 40 million and that's enough. I don't ever use that much. But no, some people have some skills they want to level up, and that costs several million each time.
Try like 20. It's like 20 million.
Treasure
It's
vault.
like, isn't it like 20 million to get to level 10 on a 5-star servant, or something like that for
I
like
haven't
one
even
skill?
gotten one yet.
That one level
For
costs a stupid amount of QP.
Meanwhile, I was sitting here not being able to relate.
No, you do have 5 stars now that I gave you that account.
You
I
act
gave
like-
you an account with 5 stars so you can finally stop complaining. You even pulled a 5-star. You should be fine.
Speaking of skills, we're gonna level. If we're all done discussing farming for that, we can move on to our servant spotlight. And for our first episode, we're using the mascot of Fate Grand Order, ID number 1, fittingly, Mash, the only shielder so far in the game, probably ever. I don't see them adding another one, I'm going to be honest.
Wah, wah.
But yeah, what are your guys' general opinions on Mash, first of all, before we get started in it?
Level her.
Yes.
Period. She needs to be leveled. Take a friend smash, all heavily leveled, and then take like Hans. That's a cheap team, and then you can just turtle your way through like Camelot. You'll be perfectly fine. I did that in JP, it worked. So don't worry about Camelot. Just level your mash, take a Hans, and turtle. You're good.
Yeah, because currently, if y'all don't know, if you finish the current NA content, then you can level her to 60, which is actually like pretty damn good as far as her stats are concerned.
It'll do what you need her to
Yeah.
do for the time being.
Yeah, exactly.
There's nothing too difficult.
Yeah, exactly.
I use her so I can equip CE on people.
Yes. Speaking of, she's the only servant in the game that costs zero to equip, which is really, really good for getting like another 5-star CE on an important hero that you want to combo with.
And no, max level does not let you have your dream team of full 5-star CE and 5-star servants.
No.
So sorry about that, all you people dreaming about that.
Yeah,
But no, it's
unfortunately.
Grail the shit out of her.
You can't even
I
grail
don't
max
think
so
you
much.
can
You
grail
can't
her.
because her level is locked to story progression, so she's the only one you can't
Oh.
grail.
You can
And
only
that shows
grail her
my
once she
incompetence
gets
as a player.
her cap maxed out.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Yeah, you should be able to grail her. Just not
Yeah,
now.
not yet. But anyway, speaking of skills, as before, her skills are basically 3 tank skills. Let's put it that way. She's got defense up for all allies.
Transient wall of
Mhm.
snowflakes, and also a strengthened version later on in Camelot, which adds a damage cut.
Yes.
Pretty good.
I
for
was
your
actually
entire-
I was actually talking about this yesterday with Lax, in regards to waiver. I don't know how is defense up and damage cut calculated. Do you know?
Defense up is by percentage. Damage cut is like
no,
just
no,
a
like
straight...
which one is applied first is the question.
I'm not actually
Yeah,
sure
because
about that.
if damage cut is applied first, that's not as good as if it's applied after the percent. You know what I mean? Math, yes. Min-maxing. Oh, yeah. Anyway, her second skill is a invincibility for one turn.
Obscurant wall of
Yep.
shock. Apply invincible and increase MP gauge for a target
Mhm.
ally.
And her third skill is a self-target, basically a taunt, more or less.
And NP gain up by 200 to 400%,
Yes.
meaning she can triple to quintuple
Yeah.
her NP charge.
Yes.
And that's just insane. Level that skill.
Yeah, it's really good.
It just lets you turbo,
Even
just turbocharge that
even
NP.
just for the charge bonus on those skills. Just like you can defense more often, you can invincibility more often. Just like that. Even the
Basically, further her job as a meat
yes, even if the numbers like sometimes don't scale all that great, like on her defense, like you want to maximize the uptime on that. But
Passives.
speaking of her third skill though, her noble phantasm is
Lord
Yes.
Camelot right now, which we'll get an upgraded version later, but basically the upgraded version will just give your team a charisma effect, which is 30%, except Mash doesn't get it because why bother? Just
yeah.
give everyone else attack because she
You
doesn't hit very hard. Her attack's kind of low.
Yeah, she's not an offensive servant, but other than that, it's pretty standard. Just increase defense, decrease damage.
It's a
cut.
damage
Yeah.
cut and defense.
just hit them with the back
Yeah.
of your shield.
Just spam this and reduce a freaking gay bulk from an enemy coup to 1 damage.
Yeah, pretty much. That combined with her her skills just almost completely negate everything, basically.
Wait. What if Ku uses a death? What if Ku gets death? Then what happens there?
Then you're screwed.
Then
Okay.
you just put your hands up and say, "Oh, RNG. Oh well."
Just like when I roll, RNG wants to fuck me.
Pretty
No,
much.
you rolled a 5-star. That's better than I've done in the
How
past month.
How many do you have?
7 with Vlad MP2, which I pulled from. I pulled those all from the time. Well, I pulled 7, which is 2 Vlads and the other few, from the time period of Halloween banner going up, all the way to December 1st. Altera was earlier on, and then I was just stuck with Altera for so long. And then I started getting some raid up failures, like, oh, Tamamo banner, no, I'm getting a freaking 3.5. Later, go roll on, like, Okita banner, and then freaking ruler comes up and what? And then I go 2 tickets on Skahawk banner. Oh, I got Skahawk. I didn't actually even want her. Great.
Wow, well, I want grateful. I want her.
And then when the month change occurred, so the shop was refreshed for December, I take 1 ticket, Gilgamesh banner, bam, Gilgamesh. Sweet. The other ticket threw it away, and then 3 more. Next morning, Christmas banner comes up. Let's see. Ticket? Sweet. Another Tomacat for MP2 so I can farm better. Ticket? A copy of Mary Reed, and so, yay, more riders. And then a second Vlad.
And,
Speaking of which, I think it was actually Vlad that spooked me on the Okida banner.
anyway, to get back on topic of the servant of the week,
Mash.
Mash.
Not my luck.
What do you guys have any specific like strategies as far as using her, other than just dropping her in for 0 cost so that you can put higher level other heroes in?
Just spam arts and never die because too much defense. Spam that. That's all there's really.
I think because of her skills, pairing her with Tamamo would probably be pretty effective. Tamamo is pretty good paired with any servant that has high usefulness with their skills.
With that.
The other nice thing about Mash is that her skills, the material costs for upgrading her skills are relatively cheap compared to most 4 or 5-star servants.
She doesn't require any gems to level her skills. It's just mats, and it's only 5 of each, which is pretty good.
All just bronze and silver materials.
Yeah.
Up until crystallized lore, which is pretty easy, and it's not even a whole
Well,
lot.
you need dragon scales for level 9, but that's
Well, yeah, you need dragon scales, but
yeah, those aren't as bad as hearts or other gold mats.
well, no, you get a ton of dragon scales from back when we had the event for Nobu, the Gouda event. You should have some from back then, and then the current event might have had some in the shop as well.
I made a song about dragon scales. Dragon scales, dragon scales. You want an SR? Guess what? You fail.
Okay.
Yeah, but unless you guys have any, do you have any other notes about Mash other than that?
Probably would be better if she had 3 arts cards instead of 2 and 2 buster.
Yeah, that's true.
Because she's
Like
a bit more arts oriented.
She doesn't really use the buster cards at all because she doesn't hit very, very hard. Her attack.
Yeah, that attack is pretty low.
She gets let me see, 8,700 attack at level 80, which is really bad for a maxed 4-star. So.
Which she becomes a 4-star.
Eventually, yes.
Eventually.
On the other hand, her deck makes her more useful in various lineups because a triple arts deck really limits her ability to participate in anything other than an arts team.
Yeah, that's true.
But when are you going to use her in any other team? Are you putting her with Gilgamesh for some reason? I guess she can support though.
Yeah, you can drop her as like a support servant with other like mixed teams or buster teams, I guess, with the 2 buster cards, which I guess because she can boost their defense a lot. So
would she be able to like help out a healer?
Not
Not
necessarily,
really.
because healers benefit more when you have servants at low health. But the problem with healers is, if your servant just gets one-shotted, you can't heal them. They're dead.
Yeah, exactly.
The idea was, make freaking Mosh tank all the hits, and then
heal her back up.
Make her heal out, and then make your powerhouse do everything.
Yeah, I guess that can work.
The taunt combined with the invulnerability does let her take like a single target Noble Phantasm, which is pretty useful against any servant that has one of
Basically all the
those.
Lancers.
Yeah.
Those AoE damage boss fights are just really great for some
Still
arts
can't resist
teams.
death.
Like when they have 5-hit AoE, when the bosses have that kind of stuff, they just charge your MP up so fast, and you can just spam Lord Camelot or Chaldeus, and then bam,
Yeah.
instantly a charged MP, and you're never gonna take any
Yeah,
damage.
pretty much. So yeah, that's about it, I think, guys. We'll be recording another one of these in 2 weeks, I guess, right?
All right.
Yes, boss.
Okay. If you three have any suggestions for topics or for servants we're gonna highlight, we can probably make a list for that. But I think John, you wanted to talk about Hans next time, right?
Because all of you peasants and mongrels don't appreciate this guy enough. He's a great caster, and I don't have Waver or Tamamo, so I have to use him as a support caster, unlike all you people out there with those casters.
Thank you for the Tomomo.
What a
Yeah,
pleb.
I gave you an account with an MP2 Tamamo, which my friend pulled. Because my friend
Whoever your,
just summoned a ton of that.
whoever your friend is, go up to them and hug them so hard they break their damn back.
No,
Yes.
do that yourself.
Okay.
Actually, no, I think you just crushed them under your own weight.
Oof.
Oh yeah, just gotta go up and just body slam them.
All right. So, yeah, we'll be posting another one of these in 2 weeks. I'm not sure what topic will be, but we will be talking about Hans during our other section. Any other notes from you guys before we go?
Nope.
All right.
Yeah, I think we're
All right. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to our first ChaldeaCast. We will be posting, like I said, we will be posting another one of these in 2 weeks. Hope you turn in then. Thank you.